Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Home Security and Home Automation with your friends at Exit Strategy Realty. We are going to wait just a moment or two to allow people to get in from the waiting room. We're actually going to turn that waiting room off so you can enjoy this from anywhere. So we'll do that right now. And as people start to log in, we're going to give you just a quick run of show of what we're going to learn this evening, give you a few new portals that we're working in general, just making sure that you have the best experience possible, whether you have always been an Exit Strategy Realty client or whether you're new to us. So you may be catching this on YouTube later. We do a lot of recording of events and activities so that we can enjoy them again later and learn together later. I'm going to share with you a few more events that we have upcoming as well. But tonight we're going to be talking about home automation, home security, lots of different things going on in that space. But I kind of wanted to review, first of all, for everybody that if you're joining us late or if you are going to be watching this recording later, what we do at Exit Strategy Realty. We have a lot of great events going on regularly. We have our own proprietary skin within the Exit Realty system. We call it Project X. And so all of our agents are empowered with tools such as what you're seeing on your screen now, which is the Move Easy, Live Easy, the Zen List, Zen Link, which is from one of our wonderful providers. And that is all our items of value in one spot. And so we have so many different great things that we want to share with you, like events this evening that are going on. And what we do is we collect these together and then we get them out to you in as many ways as possible so that you as the consumer, our friends, family, and clients can enjoy a better quality of life. And so we've been doing these events at least since during COVID when we started tracking them. We've had, I believe at this point, it looks like, yes, over 84 past events of a variety of different formats. Project X has 4 key focus areas: health and wellness, personal finance, charity and community, and of course, real estate. So those key focus areas power us to do some really exciting things in all different spaces. And so we do live events, sometimes like tonight, they're virtual, and we put these together so that you will get a better quality of life. It's not just about the real estate transaction. We are not a transactional brokerage. We are a relationship-based brokerage. And so tonight I'm going to show you some tools that I hope enhance that relationship for you. And when we're talking about your home, and I'm actually in the process of uploading 2 videos for you right now from outside my home that we filmed for you. What we did was we wanted to take a look at what else can we do to help our consumers. So each one of your Exit Strategy Realty agents has access to a variety of extra tools that are not available at other brokerages, but they're available to you as a consumer through us. And so I wanted to encourage you to take a look at, first of all, the Lifetime Client Concierge Portal, the Lifetime Client Concierge Portal. And what that is our special portal for all of our consumers. And so whether you bought with us, leased with us, or maybe you're just now starting to build a relationship with us, what we're going to be able to do in this portal that you're able to see on here on this screen, you're going to be able to get with vendors like this home security conversation we're having tonight. I went through the home security evaluation with our portal, with our Lifetime Client Concierge portal, and they did that for me. I am a client of my own system here. And so when you sign up with this free portal, the Lifetime Client Concierge portal from Exit Strategy Realty and Project X, you will get a home equity calculator. If you've got a mortgage if you've got a mortgage on your property, it will track your home's potential value, give you some ideas for remodeling, even hook you up with contractors, give you some great deals. One of the deals that I found to be very compelling was that I switched my electric provider. I switched my electric provider and saved 10% a month on my electric bill. Now, I'm eventually going solar. And so when I go solar, I'm going to be very excited to, you can't cut the cord entirely, but you can at least reduce your electric costs. You'll become less reliant on the grid. And we have connections for you right within our portal to get those connected. But why not save on your utility bills in the meantime? The utility industry has been deregulated. Are you looking at all those opportunities out there? Do you have all your home documents in one place? We're talking tonight about home security and home automation. Well, let me tell you about some things that will make it more automated and easier. Definitely get connected with your lifetime client concierge portal and start putting all your receipts, any videos, before and after photos of your property, your tax bills. We're going to talk about taxes in a moment. All of those pieces, when you put them together, if you've got a main portal, kind of a hub of all your documents, makes it much easier to track what you're spending on your property, what you want to do next in your property. And right in that lifetime client concierge portal that we give you for free, all you've got to do is ask your Exit Strategy Realty agent to send you the link. They're going to then be able to have you get your portal set up, and then you can add in, scan in all your documents. You can check out what's going on with your home equity, as we talked about. Check out what vendors are being recommended in the area. Ask some questions through our concierge service. All of this for free. And maybe you want to see how much equity you've got in your home. So if you want to pull out, maybe do a vacation home, line of credit, something else, there's all different ways that we can provide a little bit more value to you, because you are providing for your family partially with the investment in your real estate. So we wanted to encourage you tonight to think about a lot of different things, not just like we're as Exit Strategy Realty, we want to be the smartest realtors in the room. We don't want you to just work with us to buy or sell. We want to be your lifetime friend and resource. We want you to also think of this beyond your property, beyond just that transaction. Well, I live in my home. Do you want to pull out home equity? Do you want your home to work smarter? Not only in terms of security and automation, but in terms of maybe there's enough equity in that property now that you can buy another property, a retirement property, vacation property, property for the kids going to school so they don't have to pay for those dorms. All kinds of different opportunities out there. Talk to your Exit Strategy Realty agent and get hooked up with this lifetime client concierge portal. It's one of the many things that we are doing to automate and be smarter and more efficient in our operations and provide more value to you. Another thing, so since we are a Chicagoland-based brokerage, one thing we've been running into this spring, and we always run into all the time, is property taxes. So I just filed my exemption appeal. One of our other recent trainings, and all these consumer events, they're on YouTube. So you can go on our YouTube channel, and your Exit Strategy Realty agent can find them for you, or you can find them. Guess what? We appealed personally. We did a demo of it. I had a homeowner's exemption that I missed. We filed it, got it in the mail today, right before this. Are you missing exemptions? Do you think you might be eligible for a property tax appeal? We have a special resource for you. If you go on exitstrategymovesyou.com, so again, that's exitstrategymovesyou.com, you'll have exclusive access to our free portal. So each one of your agents has an individual portal for you for your lifetime property concierge. And then we also have this portal for you, the right on exitstrategymovesyou.com, that anyone, whether you bought your property through us or not, can go in and click on the property tax review portal, and you can put your PIN number, your property address in there, and you can find out, did you file your exemptions? Did you forget? What are you eligible for? What are your neighbors paying for your property taxes? We'll do a little mini analysis for you for free and see if you might want to consider appealing your property taxes. So there's a lot of different things out here. So I'm saving about, looks like about 5% on my property taxes by going back and doing the exemption appeal, because I'd missed a couple years, even as a realtor, even as a coach, I've missed some stuff. So we're always learning, we're always growing, we're always trying to improve, we're providing more value for you than ever. And that's what tonight is all about. So let's get into our home automation and home security conversation. So if you are out there looking at what is going on with your home in terms of security, in terms of automation, I'm actually going to ask you to start in your garage. So that may sound funny. That's what I'm going to ask. So let's watch a quick video here on what exactly is going on in your garage that may be changing.
In the driver with Exit Strategy Realty. It may seem funny that we're starting a home automation and home security webinar out in the garage, but guess what? That is where a lot of the innovation is starting right now. So there's a new product out through LiftMaster, and there's some other brands as well that are having some great technology that allow you to get your Amazon packages right through your own garage. So if you've got your own garage, whether that's a single family home or maybe a one or two stall private garage, like I'm blessed enough to have in my tech coach house in the city, you are able to then have those Amazon packages brought right into your own garage and remotely from the control of your app or through the Amazon app. And it's safe and secure. And that's not all. So obviously, a lot's changing in the world of vehicles, and that does affect how you live in your home too. How does that happen? Well, because so many of us are switching to EVs. I switched to a late model Tesla last year. I've been delighted with it, saving about $100 a week in gas. A lot of people have asked, well, how can you charge it at home? I don't want to spend a lot of money on the charger. Well, you can actually go on Amazon. I've actually got a link to it on my website, and you can actually get a 110 volt, what they call a trickle charger. It trickles right into the car itself. And so you'll be able to get your juice right there, and your car will be charging. Not at a fast pace, but at a decent pace for those of us that don't drive a huge amount. Then obviously you've got the charging infrastructure and the charging network to do other things if you want to go big and fast. But then also if you want to upgrade at home beyond this regular 110, you can get a larger one. And then this next driving force in these innovations is going to be solar panels on your roof. And we've got some connections for you tonight on that as well. So we are starting in the garage because that is where a lot of this innovation automation begins.
So that's our first video tonight. I only have two.
Everyone in the driver with Exit Strategy Realty.
Second video here, and that is walking you through what else is out there in the home security environment. Let's talk about home security improvements over just those regular door locks. So let's watch video number 2.
And then once you've thought about the garage, well, guess what? You might want to start thinking about where else you can upgrade from. Even this was a older smart lock box or smart key, smart door lock system. I'm going to actually upgrading again to either a touch or staying in line with the brand that I had in the garage, where you can issue one-day codes and let people in, even your friendly neighbor or anybody else that has got maybe a dog walker. You can let them in, issue temporary codes, permanent codes. So smart locks. If you have not already, consider doing some better, more high efficiency lighting. So I've saved a lot of money on my comment bills or my utility bills doing these. These are Whiz Bulbs. Whiz Bulbs, that is a brand. There's also Philips Hue. You can control those from your phone app. They can change colors, and they are operating at dramatically reduced energy levels. So you're saving a lot of money over time, and you're saving the environment. So that's another great thing to think about. Obviously, I think a lot of us have already done the Nest thermometer and upgraded our security system to something smarter than me. We are going to talk a little bit more tonight about different packages and how to use your Exit Realty agents resources to get a little bit further in that conversation as well.
So that's our second video. So far we've covered, let me get back on camera here just for a second. So far we've covered a few things. Number one, we've covered locks. We could get a better lock system. I'm recommending that you do the lock system that is automated, where you can come in remotely, that you can issue one-day codes, that you've got some sort of automation for Amazon because all of our packages are coming that way now. Huge amounts of security enhancements, Nest cameras, etc. So those are all easy things to do in that regard. Doing the Nest thermometer is a no-brainer for saving some money. Going into your portal through your Exit Strategy Realty agent and getting that utility savings, that's a no-brainer as well. If you're looking into solar, you may want to consider that. So let me also go ahead and share my screen again, because I've got another item I want to show you. And that is, what does it look like when you actually go out and get a new bid for a home automation system? Well, hold on one second. Let me pull up that email for us. So when you're purchasing a home, or if you're already in a home, you may actually be currently in a property that has an older system. Maybe you're paying for the system. Maybe the system you've inherited from another vendor, okay, or another owner. You can, right through our portal. So if you go into our Live Easy portal, you can go in there and you can request a what? You can request a new security review. You can request a home security review, and they're going to be able to give you a quote over the phone. They can take a look at they can either do some videos with you, or they can take a look through our portals and see what your property looks like, give you an estimate on door sensors, better upgrades on your smart locks. So we talked about smart locks. Having some of those cameras and the smart lights with the Google Assistant. I personally use Wiz myself, thinking about what you can go out there and automate for yourself, but also save some money. So that's a great resource out there right for you. And that's what it looks like. Is it takes about 10 minutes with the concierge, and they come out and they say within about 5 days they can get it scheduled to, if you have a system you're paying on, you need to let that system, that current contract expire, and then they'll be able to override that system. Or you can just go in with a brand new system if you are not currently under contract. So the equipment upgrades recently have been absolutely amazing in these systems. And so I want to also show you a couple more automation pieces that are out there right now. But before I do, I want to click on the energy savings tab. So this is right in your lifetime client concierge portal from us. And you can go in there and check out the plans. And again, you just click on that and it will say, where are you at? They'll know your location, and it will pull up what the potential savings are for you. Once you get into the home security piece and you do that consultation, if you so choose, you can see what your options are there. But then there's another piece to all this. And this is the really fun part to me. I'm going to do a different screen share. I'm going to share from my phone. Here. All right. So on my phone, should be to now do this. All right, we should now be in to my phone. Scary if you're on the Zoom tonight. All right, so you can now see my screen. So when we're in here, what we do then is look at this. I've got a folder for home automation. This feature from MyQ, which is that Lift Master feature, you go in there and you can have Lift Master. You can have locks on all your different doors, monitoring it. You can open and close your garage doors remotely. That's how you do it for your Amazon packages, but they have their own code, and it's an individual code for them that they can go get the package delivered. It's a one-time code, and the door opens and closes and it tracks it. So your Amazon packages are protected special to you. It also has a great history feature, just like the Nest thermometer has a history of how much you're saving with that, what you're going into that. ADT has really stepped up their game. ADT now has a lot of home automation features. And one of those home automation features that I really like is that they've got all these different integrations with your thermostats, your shades, your lights. So there's a lot of different opportunities then to integrate all your other systems in your home. So if you've got smart lights, if you've got a Sonos system or similar, you've got the ability to connect all of these all within your ADT system as well. So there's a lot of huge smart home automation that kind of helps you save. Sometimes it's money by turning things on and off remotely. Sometimes it's for security. And a lot of times it's for convenience. And I got to tell you, it's also pretty darn fun. So all these options are out there. My only point in wanting to even do this webinar tonight was just to say, where can we give you a little bit more value and bang for your buck? Because what we do know also is that we are going to see more and more out there the potential for, I believe, home values increasing based on what? Based on green energy, green and sustainable. So in the past, we have not seen a return on investment. Like people would say, well, if I put solar panels on my roof, is the house worth more? And we would say, well, it's a differentiator, but we couldn't tell you definitely it would be worth more. We're now seeing the consumer because of the EV. So I started this with the EV conversation. We started in the garage. We're going to end this in the garage. That was the tipping point for me and for a lot of other people to say, wait a second, if I've got that electric car in my garage, I'm getting those incentives from Tesla and from the government or whoever to get that electric car. And I want to save the environment and I want to save some green, but then I'm doing it out there. Where else should I be saving money? And so that's the push now. And so because of that push, now people are looking into, well, what else can I do to make my home smarter? This home that I'm in right now is an 1899 vintage construction townhome. I bought out of foreclosure using my Exit Realty residuals. It's a really cool story, but I have to tell you, when I did that, this house had no automation. This house had a very old everything, no security system, no automated blinds. So now all my blinds are run by what? Alexa. Oh, it heard me. So Alexa did hear me. It can play NPR for me in the morning. It can raise and lower my blinds. All of this to increase the quality of my life. And so what I truly enjoy about home automation, home security, all of this is all in around, because also when I'm gone during the day, I like my plants to have some light so I can control them remotely from my app. I control them on my voice while I'm here, and I can turn all my lights on and off, save my energy, and going the way of the future with solar panels and potentially some other cost savings in the home. Check out our YouTube channel because there's a huge amount of other resources out there for you that we're talking about. So I'm all over social media talking about it. All of our Exit Strategy Realty agents are talking about it right in your Move Concierge portal. I'm going to share my screen one more time before we close. Right in your lifetime client concierge portal. So we went over a couple things tonight. We went through your lifetime client concierge portal, which your Exit Strategy Realty agent has an exclusive link from them to you too, for you. Then you have your property tax appeal portal. That's right through exitstrategymovesyou.com, exitstrategymovesyou.com. And then you have the Zenlist Zen link. I want to show that to you real quick, because remember, your Exit Strategy Realty agent has access to more properties than anywhere else, because they do what? They have access to private listings, preview listings, properties that no one else it's not on the public portals. It's not on the Zillows and the Realtor.coms and the Redfins of the world. There is, in some cases, up to 20% of the inventory in some neighborhoods is shadow inventory. So I'm going to use this little neighborhood, which is my neighborhood, as an example. See all these things that say private on them? Private. 124 listings in this little quadrant over here. Of those 124 listings, let's see how many of those are private. So see where it says MLS? 17 of those 124. So over 10%, almost 15% of those listings. Actually, let's do the math. 17 divided by 124. 13.7% of the listings in this little quadrant over here, this is my neighborhood, are not on the public MLS, Zillow, Redfin, or Realtor.com. They don't exist there, but they are for sale. You just have to know about it. Well, that sounds pretty discriminatory to me. I don't like that private listing network and these hidden listings, these shadow inventory. So we have a tool that powers through it. Very few agents in Chicagoland have full access to the tool. It's called ZenList. You need access to ZenList. So home security, home automation, savings on electricity, potential to go solar. You go ahead and go right through your lifetime client concierge portal with Exit with us, and you can go right in there and you can review and look at all the different options for energy savings. You can go into potentially, if you're thinking about doing solar, all these different things are right in your dashboard. Ask your Exit Strategy Realty agent for that. Ask your Exit Strategy Realty agent for access to ZenList, because you need to know what's on the market, truly on the market, whether it's on the MLS or not, on Realtor.com or not, on Zillow or not. 13.7% of the listings in my neighborhood are not on the public MLS, but they're for sale. Don't you want access to know? Even if you're just looking to see what your neighbor's properties are worth. This is information that we want for you. We want you to be fully served by us as your realtors. We want to be the smartest realtors in the room, we hope, and we want you to be the happiest clients in the room. So we hope that you enjoyed this brief presentation tonight on our different portals and tools. We have more tools coming for you soon. So thank you for being here and have a great evening. Bye-bye.